And now we're here with the first team manager Radio Factory. It's your first competitive game for Thurwich. As manager, how are we feeling?
Yeah, it's a bit of a strange one really. I don't really know how I feel. I'm excited to get going, sick of playing friendlies and things like that. So I'm really excited to get the season started.
Would you say it's definitely some tough opponents today? Done a bit of research. They compete in the Sheffield Prem and they're clearly a good side, so you've got the stats against you. How are you going to face that?
Yeah, I quite like it. First competitive game, massive underdogs. I mean, these will be a good side, finish mid to top half of the table in Prem. We're still a new team to Sheffield League, new into Division 1, so these are a league above. They had some really good results against some good teams last year. They had a good result last week in first round. I'm excited to play them. There's no pressure on those guys, pressure if I was on them. It's a bit of a free hit really.
And obviously the conditions are a bit not great, is probably the best way to put it. The pitch is a bit sandy, so it's going to be tough to play on. So how do you approach that?
It's going to be extremely tough to play on. I mean, it's had some groundwork done to it today and they've shoved a load of sand on it. It's in some areas I feel it's well, let's be honest, it's terrible. So you can't really play football in them areas, so it's going to be a bit of a tricky one really to play our normal game, but we'll have to manage. It's the same for both teams.
Some development team players are in the squad for today's game. Would you say they've stepped up and earned the shirt?
Absolutely. I've had a few at development team, well a lot of them really, in all this pre-season, down at training and in matches that we played. And the lads that have been put in the squad today have earned their shirt. They've every right to be in first team squad tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're like.
And I'm not going to ask you a prediction. I'm going to ask you what would you like to see in today's game from your players?
All I want from lads, I want 100% effort. Because if they give 100% and put their hand up, they can't give no more. I'm happy with that. If we play our game like we can, we'll be competitive. But 100% effort, be competitive, and I want them to go out and I want them to smile, I want them to enjoy it no matter what, because it's a good test to see where we are, see if we're capable of competing in Prem. So yeah, no pressure on our lads, I want them to enjoy it.
Cheers, Edo.
No worries.
Get one in that and I'll knock it for you. Yeah.
Miles offside.
Tackle, Wally!
Hey!
Good, you two! Good, you two! That's weird.
Yes, John.
Ball heads in.
Get it!
Yeah!
Come on, get it! Get it!
God's a great fucking knock. Come on. Excellent.
Away! Get him back. Come on!
Put it across, put it across. Put it across, put it across.
Well done, Joe!
Finish. Go!
Away! Finish! No! Oh! Get out! Deliver Kingo! Get it!
Great fight! Yeah! Come on! Get the ball! Get the fucking ball! Come on!
You've done everything you can to make win that game. Everything. Shocking. Horrendous performance. Unlucky goal. You should have beat these.
Now we're here on the post-match of the second round of the Sheffield Cup with a 5-4 defeat against Dodworth. Your first competitive game as manager, Ado, what's your reaction?
Great for neutral, 5-4 defeat. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one because we never did ourselves justice in first half. Wrong end of a couple of decisions, and before you know it, we're 3-1 down with 20 minutes gone. Completely different second half. We battled really well, and I thought we were a better team in second half. I think with pitch how it was, just a few tired legs towards the end. But I'm proud of the lads. They're in front league above. They're competing league above. They're not just there. They're up there competing every week. So it was a good test. We can see where we are, and a nice compliment from their manager as well. So I wish them well. Hope they do well in League and Cup, and we move on. Waiting for next Saturday, well, the week on Saturday for the first league game.
And you did mention a couple of decisions. Do you think if it went the other way, maybe those linesmen, or it could have been a different outcome?
Yeah, for some reason they don't like to play with linesmen, and I find it bizarre, especially in a cup game, because there were a couple of decisions, well, that they were miles offside, to be fair. I'm not going to lie, they were miles offside, and they still had to finish chances, and they finished them. And some decisions went against us and for us, but they were that far off. It was just hard to take. But I don't want to sound sour, but yeah, it's just one of them.
And for them to go down to 10 men, would you have liked to push them a bit further, or are you happy with how it ended?
Yeah, I mean, they think it was the 15 minutes to go, and they used all the subs, and I think right back pulled his hamstring. They ended up with 10 because they used all the subs. But even before that, I thought second half up until the last 15 minutes anyway, we were a better team. But maybe you always like to think, don't you, if you're playing against 10, you should be doing a bit better. But hats off to them, they dug in and saw that last 15 minutes out. They pinched a few extra goals and all, that made it a bit more difficult. But yeah, it was a good battle. We know where we are, where we need to be. And like I said, wish them well, and we'll move on and hopefully start next Saturday competitive and hopefully get a win.
I'd like to have your take on the last few goals that they scored in an instance. What do you think it was?
No, I don't think players never gave up. My players, the battle till the end, they gave everything in that second half, and I couldn't have asked for any more. And it's what I asked for before game, and even more so at half time. And then they did that. I just think it was the state of the pitch didn't help it. Well, you could see for both teams it was terrible. Heavy on your legs, you're running on sand, it like a beach. I just think it was just tired. We committed a few men forward because we were chasing game, and they were very intelligent. They were very intelligent in the opposition in them last 2 goals, and they took the goals well.
And what's your takeaways from this game going into next Saturday?
Well, my takeaway is there that if we were starting a week on Saturday in Premier rather than Division 1, we're more than comfortable to hold the zone in that Premier League. So starting in Division 1, I'm taking a load of confidence out of the second half, not the first half, the second half. And I think we'll be competitive. I've told lads to enjoy a week off, get plenty of rest, enjoy time with the families and that, and just be ready for training next week and to hit ground running on that Saturday 30th.
And who would you give man of match?
Man of match, second, nobody in first half. Second half, there were loads of people that stepped up in second half. I thought subs who came on when we made the substitutions, I thought they were all class, they all contributed. But overall, I think just for his work rate alone, I'd give it Billy, Michael Attard.